Hi kids! So first of all, if you've been following along, you know that yesterday was supposed to be day one of my self-care series, and I've already dropped the ball and I didn't even post a video. On top of that, I didn't even film a video. I have reasonings, whether they're good or bad, I'll let that, be up to you to decide. I promise you that they weren't for lack of caring or even trying. But a couple of things, if you can't tell or see from this video, I am sick. As of right now, I feel like poop. And I spent all day yesterday feeling like poop, and so when I got home from work, I passed out. I went to bed and pretty much stayed there till I got up this morning. I did work, an 11-hour shift yesterday, and I already had planned on working a long day, just on top of it being an incredibly long day and not feeling good to begin with. I did not have it in me to work on the video. I will say, however, that I did do all my self-care stuff yesterday. I made a lot of different decisions towards just taking better care of myself. And so I will go ahead and use this video to tell you guys a little bit about what I did. My intention was to film what I was doing and make it a little bit more of an interactive video, exciting video. I don't know, more than just me sitting here like talking to you guys, But yeah, yesterday's video, the theme of my self-care actions for yesterday was my morning routine. So I know everybody has a different morning routine. I personally have a very, 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 very hard time getting out of bed. So I purposely wait until like the last minute. So I have enough time in the morning to brush my teeth, put on deodorant and body spray, clothes, shoes, and I walk out the door. Sometimes I will pack my lunch. Most of the time I do that the night before. Sometimes I will make coffee, but that's literally it. So I can get up 10 minutes before I have to leave and be ready to go to work. So I noticed that a lot of the times when I do that, I often regret not getting up earlier and making myself breakfast or taking a shower or spending a little more time on my skincare routine. I don't typically put on a lot of makeup, but I don't spend the time doing those things in the morning. And so a lot of the times I regret, I wish I would have gotten up early and worked out, or at least just allowed myself to ease into my day. So that is my self-care action for yesterday. I got up, supposed to be up to work at 8 o'clock. I got up at 6-ish, and I took a shower. I shaved my legs. I did like a very basic skincare, face care regimen that I will go over. I'll actually show you guys what I used and kind of what I did in just a minute. I actually put on even just a little bit of makeup just for fun. I felt like I wanted to wear like a funky lip color, and it looked weird without having, my eyes looked really naked after I put on this lip color. So I put on some mascara, and I noticed a difference in my day. Even though it was a long day, a lot of stresses, I felt like poopy. I think that I would have felt a lot worse and not quite as coherent and cohesive and just all around a full redhead if I didn't do those things. So come with me and I'll show you guys what I did to get ready in the morning. So here's where I did all my morning stuff. In the bathroom, I took a shower, I shaved my legs, I used that EOS pomegranate raspberry shaving cream that I love so much. And I can't remember if I showed you guys this stuff. I have both of these smoothing body scrubs. This one's the Aromatherapy Recharge with Sage and Mint by Bath & Body Works. And this one is the A Little Nuts, just like yours truly, A Little Nuts Walnut Scrub, also from Bath & Body Works. This product I am going to buy and use on a regular basis. I love the other one too. It's a little harsher on my skin than I would like it to use as like a regular exfoliant. I think that's something that I want to use a little more for spot treatments. Does that make sense? So on one of my other self-care days, it might be a full head to toe spa day, wink wink hint hint, where I would use a product like that. So that's what I did, and then I spent a little more time caring for my face. I've noticed a lot of things as I have gotten into my 30s. I wasn't acne prone, but I get these like monsters. This has been a scar that's been there for years. This thing has popped up a little while ago and I'm having trouble, I don't know if I can, having trouble getting it to go away. I scar a lot easier, basically. And especially being out in the sun as often as I am, I need to pay better attention to sun damage issues, and I also have these bags under my eyes that kind of just stay there forever. So with just skincare in general and just being able to look a little more refreshed, you're clearly going to feel more refreshed most of the time. And so what I did was a couple of really, really minimal things. I ended up using the face scrub that I showed you guys that I told you I loved the other day. Side note on that, I don't love it as much as I remember loving it, and I hate to say, I think that they've added like water to it or like some kind of thinning agent. I don't know, it doesn't feel quite as thick, and it smells, it's not a bad smell, but it doesn't smell the same as it did before. The easiest way for me to describe it is that earlier it smelled, like when I used it before, it smelled like real apricot. We've already been here. Real apricot. And this smells like artificial apricot. It's the same brand, same thing. It's just a little different formula that I'm not in love with. But anyway, I washed my face with that. And then I used this stuff. Now, this is a sample that I got in an Ipsy bag. And it actually says to put it on your face at night. So I'm not familiar enough with this stuff to tell you what the difference is between putting it on at night versus in the morning. I'm a rebel, so I put it on in the morning. But it is Tarte Maracuja oil. And I've learned recently about facial oils to help with moisturization, I don't know, to make my face not dry. And I really, really like it. I like that it absorbs into your skin without making it feel really greasy. There's some face moisturizers out there that are just kind of thick and pasty. I don't know, I really, really like using it. On top of that, I learned also about using baby oil for pretty much anything. I used this to get my eye makeup off yesterday, which yes, I wore a very little bit of eye makeup. I'll tell you guys about that in a minute. It worked beautifully. I've used it as kind of a faux face moisturizer. It says locks in up to 10 times more moisture, so I don't see why that's a bad thing to use it as a face moisturizer. Face moisturizer. So anyway, I liked this stuff. If you guys know of anything that's a little more affordable and that maybe is supposed to be in daytime versus nighttime, daytime. Anyway, just let me know. Let me know what you think and what you know of, and tell me all your secrets. So yeah, I put that stuff on my face, and then that was it as far as kind of skin care and cleansing went. I watched this video of like someone's typical morning skincare routine. She put so many things on her face, and it just seemed really strange to me, and I'm not knocking that because I just don't know anything about it. It was just very fascinating. She used like a cleanser and then a toner and then like 2 different types of the oils and then like a scrub and I don't know, and it was literally like 7 items before she even got to her makeup. I was like, are you sure that's good for your skin? And I think that was a little excessive on purpose for the video because she wanted to show the different like examples. I don't know, I feel like I'm getting off track. So then I put on my BB cream. Now I know I had said in my other video that I probably wasn't going to buy this again because I didn't realize that it didn't have the SPF in it. This brand is fantastic, it's perfect. This particular product is great. I have nothing bad to say about it, but for me, I will not be buying it again for now 3 reasons. 1, it says BB cream for oily skin. I should have listened because it definitely acted weird against my skin. I don't know how to describe why. It says clean matte. It was very matte-y feeling. I just felt like my face was like matted. It says the tone is light slash pale, which being out in the sun, my skin was light and pale when I tried it in the in Target, but I have gotten a little bit of tan since then. So I had to do a lot of mixologisting to get it to fit a normal skin tone for me yesterday when I put it on. So probably won't be using that one again. If any of you watching would like a gently used bottle of this for free, just let me know and I'll meet you, or I won't ship it to you because that's too expensive, but we'll find a way for you to get your hands on it. And that is literally it. That is all I did. And I already felt more refreshed just by doing those things. Just another really, really good example of, you know, things that you can do in the morning that will help set the tone for your whole day, which is the epitome of self-care. One little thing that you can do every day to change your routine could change your whole day and then change your whole life. And it may not always be getting up early in the morning and going through a skincare routine like this. You know what, you may do this for a little while and then you may change it up again. But I noticed a difference, and I know that if I hadn't done any of those things and I just got up and rushed to work like I normally do, I would have felt even poopier yesterday. But I want to go ahead and show you guys the couple items that I did put on my face makeup-wise. I think that they were fun. I literally only did it because they were fun, and then I'll show you guys the finished product in just a minute. These are the items that I wore yesterday when I did my face. Whee! All right, I'm done. The first thing that I'm showing you is this CoverGirl mascara. It's the Super Sizer. I like the way that this looks on my eyelashes. Not sure that I would buy it again personally. I don't care for the wand all that much, and let me show you what the wand looks like. So this is what the wand looks like. It's little. It is not gonna focus for me, is it? Nope. It's really little and thin, and the bristles are really short and thin compared to some of the other mascaras I've used that I like. There's another one that I think is CoverGirl, and it's an orange tube, and it's like lash volume something something. I don't know. I loved that, and I loved the way that that wand just felt. So I will probably go back to that one, but not before I finish using this one. So this isn't something that's so bad where I'm like, I hate it and I just want to throw it away. Like I will use this one up, but I think that if I ever buy another tube of mascara, that it's probably going to be, my battery's about to die, cool. It's probably going to be that other one that I was just talking about. Next thing is a little bit of bronzer, and I just was really feeling like I wanted to look glowy yesterday, and that's another way I was trying out kind of a self-care technique. Was if I looked glowy, I would feel glowy. So I used this, I think that's Ciate. Is that what you think it says? It's not focusing anyway. Ciate London. And here's what it looks like. So that's it right there. That actually fits my skin tone more than it looks here. I feel like it looks darker here. No, actually it looks pretty good. And I literally just put a little bit on my fingertips and then went like this. And I just loved the way it made me look and made me feel, and I like this stuff a lot. I have not heard of this brand before. In fact, it looked very similar to the Tarte font, which I kind of like Tarte stuff. Just it's a little more pricey than I'm willing to spend, but I would buy this again. I didn't buy this at all. It was free in my Ipsy bag. This lip color. So I picked this one because when I reached into my bag of lipsticks, this was the first one that was there. And this stuff, who is it by? NYX. It's by NYX. So it's called Butter Lipstick. It feels like butter, but it goes on kind of like a matte color, which I really liked. It's fun doing this one-handed. Look. This isn't gonna focus. I don't know if it's the lighting, I don't know what, but I'm not gonna put it on now because I have a picture to show you guys on how it looked on me, and I loved it. I was like, that's a little bold and a little dark for me, my skin tone, my hair color, and the fact that I'm just going to work. But it stayed like all damn day. Really, it stayed all day. Oh, I feel like it would look good with this shirt. Anyway, look here for the finished product. Look, I looked awesome. I don't know, like I just felt fresh, and I think it's because I just spent time on me. I don't wear makeup regularly, but just spending some time playing with it and just spending some time at all on me. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of self-care. So anyway, I am going to work a little bit on today's self-care activity, which I haven't decided on what I want to do yet. Most of it has been today just trying to rest, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I already feel really exhausted from doing this, which means that I need to sit back down. I was trying to catch up on Big Bang Theory, but my internet is acting up. So for now, watching Big Bang Theory is my self-care action for today. But hopefully I'll come back with something maybe a little more exciting. I don't know. Thank you guys for being patient with me and for watching this video. It wasn't what I wanted it to be on day one, but I really, really hope that by the end of this month, not only will I feel like the best redhead I can be, but that I will be able to rejuvenate you guys and just motivate and inspire you guys of the importance of self-care. I'm also going to tell you that I feel like this whole video has been really incoherent, so if you stayed this long and listened to it all, bless you, my child, because I don't think I'm making any sense. So, alright, I love you, bye. Mwah.